What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another freaking video. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about my top 15 upcoming dinosaur survival games on Roblox. Now, as you know, in my last video, I did my top 10 current games that were all on release. All these games are still currently in development, and there is no real major testing or actual playable phase yet of the game that is on release to the public. I did 15 instead of 10, also because there's so many, and it was just hard for me just to do 10. So without further ado, leave a like and subscribe. Let's get into it. We're going to start off with my honorable mentions. On the left side here with these three images is Mesozoic Monsters. I'm good friends with the owner. Great game. Has very good looking models. The map's coming together pretty well. And UI looking pretty clean right there. The only reason I put in the honorable mentions is there's no real set path for the game. There's a lot of stuff getting done. It's just still looking for some kind of identity. And on the right here with these two images is Long Before Humans, a game that's gone through several owners. I am now the new current game director for it. I plan to do so many great things with it. Has model styles similar to PE Retro, and I'm just looking to make a really fun, creative game out of it. So cannot wait till I start getting more progress done on that. But on to number 15, The Lost Era. This game will have the best map out of any game ever in the dinosaur survival category. The map is by far one of the best things with this. Models look pretty good. The textures and the sculpts are pretty well done. They're currently just waiting on animations and scripts, but trust me, when this comes out, it's going to be one of the best looking games out there. Coming up at number 14, we have the Mesozoic Lands. Yes, another game that has Mesozoic in the title. This game is it's pretty interesting. It's run by there's pretty much a big group of Brazilian developers that are running this game. They've all been making games here and there, but they've all come together collectively to make this one. So this one's the biggest one out of the bunch. I have helped out with this game before, but all in all, they're getting a lot of scripting done. The models take a different style on the blocky side. They look very good in my opinion. This map has a lot of unique biomes and differences. Like I said, a lot of UI getting done, a lot of scripting, a lot of animations. Expect this game to come out sometime soon, maybe early next year or later, maybe in the fall or the winter. But trust me, this game looks incredibly promising, and I cannot wait to play it. Number 13, Dinosaur Kingdom. I know the owner quite well, but I have to say, nobody really goes for the spear modeling anymore, and these models are absolutely fantastic. Some of the best models out there. The amount of detail and time put into them, they just look so good. The map is already completed. The map is absolutely gorgeous. The UI is done. They're just waiting on character scripts. That's all they need. The UI and all that set, they just need actual character scripting. And this game, once that happens, it could come out within a week or within a month. That's all they're really waiting for. But this game would definitely have one of the more better, high quality looking games out of the bunch here. So I cannot wait for this one to come out. Number 12, Dawn of Titans. Very similar style to PE Retro in the modeling sense. Another just basic standard survival game, but it's going to have some pretty unique attacking animations and slightly different looks on the aspect of survival in a sense. It was originally supposed to be like a questing game along the lines of Path of Titans, but they've switched it to the more standardized survival, but they're still going to add a little bit of difference and mix up into it. Number 11, Jurassic Park Adaptations. If there was more on this game, I would definitely put it in the top 5. This is undoubtedly going to be one of the best games out there. The models are absolutely stunning. The game developers are great. The idea behind this game's great. When this game comes out, it is going to shock so many people. Set up in the idea sense that InGen's coming back to Isla Sorna to find the dinosaurs, capture them, get data on them. But there's new creatures on the island, such as things like Albertosaurus, Protoceratops, Giganotosaurus. This game is going to be legendary. I cannot wait to play some of this. Coming up at number 10, it's a little biased, but hey, come on now. I had to put my own game in there at some point. Earth Reborn. I don't know. I mean, I really think I have something coming here. I really think this is going to be a true contender with some of the bigger games out there like PE and Era of Terror. It's pretty much you're set up in an apocalyptic world where nuclear war happened and, well, the dinosaurs rise back to their origins again. I go for a very unique roster style. This is creatures you're not normally going to see in most other games. Very different outlook on the map and gameplay. You could play as tribal humans or as modernized humans who have futuristic technology. It's just this game is going very deep into the lore. It's gonna have very unique stuff to it, and I just cannot wait to get this out to you guys. Hoping on some kind of testing phase in the early summer and maybe some kind of a release to the public early fall, late summer. Number 9, Before the Past. Some of you may recognize in the logo on the top right here. This used to be Prehistoric Titans, so several owners went through it, and now I know the new owner of it. Very good guy, very good modeler. All in all, this game is looking to come together pretty well. I think this game is going to end up competing with stuff like Prior Extinction and EOT. Like I said, models are gorgeous. It goes on the side of, I guess you could say, a little bit more of a PE sense, but it's going to come down to those core aspects of survival games that I think is going to make it so good. The Forgotten Isles. Now you're going to be saying, how are these different looking models? How do you put this above all the other ones I showed you? Well, I think the community needs something like this, a different style of game, having different types of creatures as well. I think this is something that we honestly all need. This more cutesy kind of different type of style game, but it's still going down to the core aspects of survival. I think this is going to be one of the best games when it comes out. I'm talking 300 to 400 player average. This game looks absolutely incredible from what I've seen so far. And the way they're moving at a very fast pace, who knows, maybe we could get a release by the fall even. Cannot wait to see what they do with this. Now from 7 on up here, this is where things get very serious. International Genetics, a InGen based game. Very similar to the Jurassic World game that was, as we all know and love, and it got shut down due to problems inside the development team. But this game looks so good. Basically, you're in Jurassic Park. You could play as the troops, or you could be the dinosaurs, handling and taking care of things. The models look great. The map looks absolutely stunning. There's gonna be a lot of role play based with this. All in all, very good dev team, very good community. Cannot wait to see where this one goes. Number 6, Apollo Engineering. Now I know you're gonna say, Apollo Engineering? That's the Isle, right? Well, you're right. But these are not stolen Isle models or anything like that. It basically takes a pretty similar idea to the Isle and brings it to Roblox, similar to Phoenix International with Primal Carnage. All in all, this game looks very good. The models are absolutely stunning. The map's great. There isn't that much development on it. It's not very well known either. It's a smaller size, especially in the member count on the Discord server, than you would think for the type of caliber game I think this is going to be. Speaking of the Discord servers, I will leave them all linked down below in the description. So if you want to join them, I'll leave them down there in the description. But all in all, very good game. I think it's not going to be a necessarily copy and paste of the Isle, but it's going to have very similar aspects to it. But cannot wait to see what they do with it. Speaking of Phoenix International, they are coming back. Yes, the game that we all know and love. One of the best games of its time was up there with Era of Terror and Prior Extinction. This game's coming back. Looks better than ever. Same idea. There's going to be some differences here and there. But let me tell you something. This game when this comes back, the community's going to flood to it. They're going to flock to it. This is going to be by far one of the best games on the market when it comes out. I cannot wait for the re-release of this. People are going to go absolutely nuts for it. Coming in at number 4, most of you probably know it. Most of you are probably on the Discord server, Terrors of the Past. Been in development for about 2 years now. Many people know the owner, Sir Blameson's one of the best Roblox developers out there, so shout out to him. All in all, this game looks very good, very promising. We all still don't know why it hasn't released yet, or how come they haven't just given up on it, but hey, I can't wait to see it come out when it does. And yes, he has said it will come out. Goes for a different style in the modeling. Goes for unioning style, which no one really does anymore, and I quite like it. These things have incredible animations, just incredible models. All in all, very well done game by some people who are very professional about this, and I think this will be one of the better games when it comes out. Number 3, Paradox Genetics. Basically has the same idea as Phoenix International did, with the whole people containing the dinosaurs going back to their embassy and that kind of stuff, but they just throw their own spin on it. It's going to be a little different. I think this game is supposed to come out sometime soon this year, hopefully. If not, maybe early next year. Some beautiful models. The owner is one of the best scripters that I've ever seen. The map looks good. Gameplay looks good. All in all, this game, I think we're all just waiting for it to come out at this point. It's not super well known, but I feel like this is definitely going to average between maybe 300, even up to 1,000 players, honestly. It just looks so damn good, and I cannot wait for it to come out. And at number 2, y'all know it, y'all loved it, but they're coming back better than ever. After Impact, or aka the Prehistory remake. They just actually yesterday said that they're going to have the demo release date, which is next week on April 29th. Yes, April 29th of 2023. That's next week. When this video comes out, I believe the 21st or the 22nd, and the 29th is when the demo is released. It's not the full release, but it will be for free, just giving you a really big sneak peek into what's to come. This game looks absolutely amazing. Had a great community before when it was just prehistory, and I think it's just going to be even better now with the mesh deformation. The models look great, the map looks great. All in all, I've been waiting for this one for a long time, and this is going to be another one of those. When it comes out, the community, man, they're just going to go back to it. They're going to flock to it. This game is easily going to be a top 3 game in this type of category when it comes out. And at number 1, you all probably suspected it, The Lookout, or aka Era of Terror 2. Plain and simple, best models, best everything really for a game that's released back in I think 2018, 2017. The fact that it still carried its community this far, it carried everything. It really helped kind of set more into the dinosaur survival. Obviously it wasn't the first one out, but it really did help bring a lot of these communities together. It gave people the ideas to make the games that they're making now. It gave me the idea to make my game. But all in all, absolutely stunning models. The map's going to be great. I 100% think this is going to be better than prior when this version of the game comes out. It's a little unfortunate. It's going to take a lot longer than people thought, due to Alien saying the other day that he's busy with college and IRL problems, which, hey, I feel like we all have that. You know, it's a shame this game's taken so long to come out, but I think it's be well worth the while due to how high the quality of this game is and how well it's going to be. I think it's going to be a lot better than people even think when it comes out, but cannot wait for this one to come out. Going to be absolutely stoked for it. So, tell me your guys' opinions and thoughts down below in the comments. If you want to make your own list and drop it down there, I'll give you my feedback. Or if you know, maybe you think there's a game I missed that should have been in this, please tell me. And, you know, please critique my stuff. I'm all about hearing what your guys' opinions are. But, yeah. If you enjoyed this one, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.